Hi there, thank you for watching this video. My name is Pringy and I am going to explain how I utilize parallel compression to give my kicks more body and punch. The kick drum, as you know with any form of electronic dance music, is crucial and probably the key aspect of anything. It's got to have the right amount of body, but it's also got to be clear and mixed well with the rest of the track. Now, parallel compression offers you great flexibility in being able to achieve not just a louder, punchier sound, but also maintaining the natural, authentic sounds of the kick drum, the transients. So as you can see here, insert 1 on the mixer is where my kick drum is linked to. And then insert 1 is routed to insert 2, which is kick dry. And then insert 3, which is kick wet. And both 2 and 3 are then routed to my kick bus, which goes to the master. So, the reason for this. Okay, so if I disconnect that there and route the kick directly to the master channel, and then we shall play the music and you can hear what it sounds like. As you can hear from that, it doesn't sound terrible, but it's really hard to get the balance right. The kick is, the sound's not structured correctly. It's, there's such a fine line between it being too loud and then not, it doesn't even cut through the mix. So we reset this, and I will now explain the parallel compression trick. So we kick, as I said earlier, is linked to insert 1. I've got an EQ on here where I've just cut out some of the unnecessary frequencies. Anything below 30 Hz, get rid of. In this case, I like to take away any of the real high-end transients that are just unnecessary, especially with the kick drum. So I then route this to the dry channel, which there's no effects or compression, but I've just shaped the sound a little bit more with the equalizer, just to bring some of that mid-range punch through. I then route this also to the wet channel, so now we've effectively got one kick, but double the channel from that one kick. And then on the wet channel, this is where we use compression. Now, in this instance, I've used Kickbox. I like this plugin a lot. Soundspot Kickbox is really good. As you can see, I've got a little bit of makeup gain on here, of 3.3 decibels. But the key thing here was bringing through the warmth of the track, so I've got a 3 decibel boost around 90 Hz, and just a little bit on the mid to high range of the sound frequency. So it just gives the kick more body. Now, by doing this, I can now control 2 aspects, and there's a lot more of a finer touch, as opposed to, if you were to just slightly tweak one of these levels, there wouldn't be a drastic difference. You've got a lot more control over how your kick's going to sound. So now I've got it routed back through inserts 2 and 3. Let's give it a play. I will just turn the mic off for a second and you can listen to the different effects it has while I mess around with the levels as the music is playing. As you can see, when I'm messing around with that, if I move the kick wet channel down, it really takes away the low ends from the kick. And the kick dry is the more transient, natural sound around the mid-range. As you can see, this affords me a greater deal of control over how I want the kick to sound, and over giving it enough body to punch through the mix, but not so it's drowning out the mix, if you get what I mean. Especially with this track that I'm working on at the moment, there's a very prominent bass and sub bass. I've actually got 2 sub bass layers on this, believe it or not. So yeah, it's you need to balance things right. The kick bus, all that is just where the dry and wet signals both end up and that's more just for stems purposes. If I was to export this into WAV stems, I would just have the kick bus to send over to whoever. But yeah, basically that's parallel compression. That's how I use it. And it's, in basic terms, you're doubling the signal of a sound, which is how I've done that, is by sending it through 2 insert channels. Double the signal, and then you're allowing yourself to control each signal with a lot more of a finer touch, so you can maintain a transient sound, but you can also get that punch that you need to, you know, make it sound good, and obviously, more importantly, so people will dance to it. Anyway, if you've liked this tutorial, I'm considering doing more. Let me know what you think. Leave your comments below, and I will maybe look to try and do some more short, snappy tutorials that, you know, I would like to think that just help someone out, because we've all been I've been struggled. Now I'm getting music released, and hopefully things are moving up. But yeah, from the perspective of someone who made many mistakes and has struggled for many years, I thought it would be nice if I could give something back to the wider community. So yeah, thank you for watching this video. Please like, share, and leave a comment. Let me know what you think. And hopefully I'll be back soon with another one. Until then, take it easy and be safe.